I've been wanting to quit social media for such a long time. Actually, I had this idea for about 2 or 3 years, but I never had strength to do it. I would always postpone quitting social media because I would find it just another reason why not to quit. The main reason for me was losing contact with some friends or acquaintances or just people that I met once or twice in life. Can you imagine? And I've never even spoken to after that. I just had them in my friend lists and I would be like, oh no, I would like to keep in touch with this person. Then I realized all of those people, they are not my friends. Some of them were my friends back in the day, but I wouldn't call them my friends right now because we don't even communicate anymore like that often. Once in a blue moon, but would you call them friends? I don't think so. And then there is another factor that gets in the way is I've changed completely as a person, and those people, some of them changed as well and some of them remain the same. And I simply find myself that I don't have anything in common with them anymore, so it doesn't make to me that much sense to keep that relationship active. For me, it's much easier to remove the unnecessary relationship so my mind is not cluttered with somebody else's issues, or I'm not thinking about somebody else's life. I'm focusing on myself, on my journey, not on someone else who doesn't even matter to me that much. This is just another excuse. If those people are your real friends, I guarantee you have their personal contact number saved on your phone. So in case you want to keep in touch with them or you want to contact them, you can definitely do that without social media. You can just do that on any messenger or simply call them, and you keep that contact active. Yes, you have them on your friends list, but what is the benefit of it? So sometimes we just keep people, we don't remove them, but we don't interact with them in any way. I like to interact with people, but I simply can't find people that would catch my attention for long. So one or two meetups is quite enough for me, and then I'm just like bored of those people, and I would rather prefer my own company. I don't know, just share in the comments if you feel this way, if you would rather prefer your own company than wasting your time with people that don't align with you, don't align with your values, don't align with your preferences, and simply they have different view on life, and all of that stuff. Another main reason for me was I asked myself, how would I keep up with all those trends, fashion, news that going on all over the world? How would I know? But believe me, if there is something happens, you will know. People will let you know if there is a major thing happening. Don't worry. Like, you will be updated. Like, your close friends or family or whoever it might be, they will let you know. And sometimes we are just addicted to likes and addicted to approval. So it is completely fine if you find yourself in this position, which was my case as well. I enjoyed, seeing those likes pop up on my profile, and I enjoyed that feeling. Why would I lie? So all those hooks kept me there for so long, until one moment when I actually realized I just can't continue going like that. It takes me nowhere. And maybe if I had like my business on social media or this kind of thing, I would of course keep it for that purpose. But because I didn't have one, it was easier for me to just unplug myself from there. And you know, I haven't informed anybody. I haven't informed even those friends, let's call them this way, but they are not friends. Oh, you know, it's like a memories collection, right? You have all those pictures, videos, stories, everything that you posted. You can simply go back and rewatch it and kind of relive that moment, right? Re-enjoy it again and again, which is a very cool thing. And that was another hook that kept me there. I was not ready to lose all those memories. Yes, some of the pictures I had on my phone, I had on my computer, but not all of them. Sometimes we just post stories and, you know, we delete those videos. We don't save them on our laptop, so, or we don't save them on our phone. And yeah, I was so big on that one. I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not losing those memories. I'm gonna keep them. And the way to keep them is actually keep my Instagram profile, right? Or whatever it is that you're on. Any platform that you're on. Those apps, they're created in the way that they catch your attention. They're so addictive that it's not easy for you to get rid of them and to get off the hook. It was designed that way, simple as that. So that's understandable. So yeah, I would always tell myself, oh, I have all those pictures, videos, stories saved. I don't want to lose them. I want to be able to just go through them, you know, reliving those moments, revisiting those pictures, especially travel pictures and all of those. But then I just was like, oh my god, I just can't save them. I can click on download the info and delete my account. That's it. So this what I did. I saved all the information and then I deleted my account. And I can tell you 100% that my life has changed from that moment. I realized how I was not present in my physical life. I was just spending so much time online, mindlessly scrolling through the feed. Yes, I was up to date with all the news, with all the trends, with all the influencers, but I wasn't living my life. Plus, in addition to that, I was always comparing myself to them, that I'm not that good, I'm not that skinny, I'm not that fit, I'm not that beautiful, I'm not that trendy. So I was over consuming stuff. I was buying and buying and buying, you know, stuff that I didn't need. And I even had ideas like, oh, maybe I need to change something in myself. Maybe I need to do a surgery or something like that so I would look prettier. These ideas cross my mind as well. I'm sure all those thoughts cross your mind too, one way or another. And that is normal because we are just bombarded with all that information every day. And our mind, our brain is processing it constantly. So basically you don't have time to think about your life, to think about your existence. You know, you're just analyzing what else do I need to do to be more productive, what else do I need to do to be more beautiful, what clothes should I buy to look like them, you know, and all of that stuff. And we forget the main goal, which is for us to be as authentic as we possibly can. We forget that we should not copy anybody, that we should be just ourselves, best version of ourselves. It's not to say that you shouldn't improve. Of course, you look at someone, you like their qualities, you try to embody those qualities, you try to implement them in your life to improve yourself, and this is a goal. But when you start constantly comparing yourself, and also in a destructive way, this is when we can see those side effects of being on social media. And at least I will speak for myself. It was for me like that. And I didn't want to overbuy. I didn't want to clutter my life. I didn't want to clutter my home with unnecessary stuff. And I can't even tell you how much stuff I bought just because it was on social media, and it somehow caught my attention, and I thought that, oh, I need it, I can't live without it, so I bought it. Then it's good if I wore it once, but some pieces I haven't even worn them, and I just like donated them later on, or I just gifted them, or like that's it. And we don't think about that. We forget that. And when I finally quit, I realized how much cluttered my life was in all the areas, just because just because of spending so much time on social media. And what was I saying? Not only I deleted my Instagram, I also removed the icon on my phone, so I didn't have it, for me to click on it. And I was so tempted to go back. But as well as I was also relieved in many ways. I was like, oh, I don't need to post all those pictures now for anyone. So let's go to the best part. The moment I quit, I was tempted to go back. Yes, I was tempted to go back, I would say in the first week. But at the same time, I was so relieved. I was so relieved that I can just live my life, I can just be present in my physical life. My brain kind of started to detoxify because it wasn't consuming so much information anymore from social media. We don't pay attention to that. We don't pay attention to that, but actually our brain is processing that info. Once the time passes by, you'd start thinking, oh, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to change in my life? How can I improve myself? What do I want to do more of in my life? So for me personally, it was cooking. I wanted to cook my own food, my own meal. I want to prepare it by myself. I wanted I wanted to eat as clean as I can, and I know that even I go to very nice restaurants, very expensive restaurants, I cannot be assured that they cooked this food the way I wanted it to be cooked. I wanted to make it like a ritual of cooking for myself, of nurturing my body with all that delicious food, vitamins, minerals. I wanted to consciously eat in order to stop overeating. Because I'm sure you can relate that once you're on social media, like once you're scrolling through the feed and you eat at the same time, in most cases you overeat because you're not paying attention to your hunger senses. You're not alert to them. And I wanted to change that pattern. I wanted to become more sensitive to the food that I'm eating. I wanted to feel the hunger levels, and I wanted to stop when I don't want to eat anymore. So in order to control that, I needed to eat consciously. And not only like the food itself, I wanted it to be like a consciously chosen and consciously prepared, but I also wanted to take the time to enjoy this meal. And it was a big one for me. I'm telling you guys, it was a big one for me. I never liked cooking, like at all. I would always order takeouts. I would eat in the restaurants almost every day. Sometimes I would just snack at home, like a quick snack or quick salad. Yes, I would cook sometimes, like once in a month or twice in a month, but my the way of eating, it was a disaster. So I wanted to change that, and I finally found the time once I quit social media, and I'm enjoying my time preparing my meals right now. I'm enjoying my time consuming them. I can feel all those nutrients, minerals nurturing my body. I can feel that food. It is so beautiful experience for me right now. And it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't quit. So, as I said, it was a big one for me. Then I also decided that I want to spend more time exercising my body, keeping it in shape, and not over exercising, not overindulging in stuff. But my goal was to find time, like at least 5 days a week, to dedicate to my body. And it's not only for the looks, it's also for the way I feel. I want to feel healthy, I want to feel strong, I want to be physically capable of doing stuff, and I want to maintain that shape for as long as I can, because it's very easy to lose the shape, but it's not easy to regain it back. So my goal is to maintain like the best shape that I can get of my body for as long time as possible. So those are the big points that I can highlight. So the meals, the exercises. All right, so let's get to the last point, which is starting this YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do it for so long, but I just couldn't find the time for that. I was like, oh no, so like I don't have that time. Okay, I'm gonna do it next week, next month. You know how it goes. Never actually happened until I quit social media. I finally got the time on my hands to start the YouTube channel. Something that I really, really wished for. There you go. There you go. So for everyone is going to be different, of course. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna go back on social media. It would be a lie, because I don't know. The way I think right now may change in few months, few years. So I can't guarantee anything, but right now I'm enjoying this time. I'm enjoying this time with myself. I'm enjoying those new habits that I'm creating and I'm trying to incorporate in my life. I'm enjoying them so much. I can feel that I'm becoming healthier, not only physically but mentally as well. I stopped comparing myself to others. I stopped thinking that I'm not good enough. Those thoughts, they just vanished. They vanished. And I cannot be happier. So guys, share in the comments if you have a similar experience, or what was your experience with quitting social media? What have you gained? Or you just regretted it and you decided to go back? Let me know, and I'll see you soon. Bye.